And I have to say, with this C More shotgun, I'm not impressed at all.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, big lips.
Hey guys, and welcome to Ozzie Reviews. Today I'm checking out the C More Competition M26 CMC straight pull shotgun. So guys, you can see she's all clear here. Now this shotgun has been in Australia, let's say roughly about a year, around about that. There was originally some problems with it being prohibited, obviously because it's too scary the way it looks. You know, that's the cosmetic appearance laws that we seem to have here, even though it is a manually operated shotgun. But they seem to be available now, so I thought I'd get one and you know, give it the full review. So we'll start off with a run by of it. Now it's fairly lightweight, 2.8 kilos or 6.2 pounds. Okay, the barrel length on it is 18 inches or 45.7 centimeters. Now the barrel, you know, we've obviously, with this particular shotgun, we've got no, you know, bead or anything at the end of the barrel because it's more of a tactical type shotgun. However, we do have a choke in it. I believe it's an improved cylinder. That's what they're telling me. Now we've got a fore end here. It's just a free floating aircraft alloy handguard there. Obviously there's a fair few vents in it, so it's going to aid in keeping the barrel cool. We've got a full length Picatinny rail at the top there. Now coming back to the actual receiver part here, now I'll start off with the magazine because we'll have to remove that so I can show you the action working. This is the 5-round magazine. It comes with these 3-round magazines, and for the love of me, I cannot get these to fit reliably. So you've got to put the first part of the front mag in and push up, and oh geez, I'm pushing on that and it just won't click in. Okay, the other mag I got does click in, only just, but I wouldn't even be using it in the field because trying to fit the magazine and get it to secure reliably would just be an absolute pain, and you'd most likely have it just fall out the bottom of the shotgun. So straight up guys, that's a negative for me. You know, if you're paying for a brand new firearm, it should at least come with 2 reliable magazines. I would say that it'd be a very easy fix for an armourer just to take some of the material off the back of the mag there to get it to work reliably. However, I've just got the original 5-round magazine here that was purchased aftermarket, and you know, it clicks in very easily and obviously works. So that's what I'm going to be using. Okay, so the action on here, we've got the charging handle. It folds down, so you know, for storage or you know, transport, it's just out of the way. You know, it's not sticking up to the side here. Now it is ambidextrous, so at the moment I've got it set up, you know, as if you're a left-hand shooter. But for me, being right-hand shooter, I want this on the left-hand side of the shotgun. But the reason why I've got it here on the right is I'm going to show you how easy it is to change that over. But first of all, the action, how it works. So you push forward, locks into place, so then you know, you can't pull back on it without firing, and then obviously that unlocks the bolt to be able to come back. So fire, bolt back, and then forward again, and then you can fire again. Okay, now we've got a bolt release at the bottom here, so if you just depress that, you can bring it back just a little bit. Okay, now this might be a little bit hard to see on the camera guys, but there is a little detent there, so all you need to do is just push back on that and the charging handle comes straight out. So if you want to put it around the other side, simply depress, put it in, and that's it. She's locked in. So simple as that. It's so easy to change over. The trigger on it, very heavy, a typical shotgun trigger, so it came in around about 8 pounds on my measurement there. The safety, just push across, you know, for safe and to disengage safe. We've got a standard AR grip here, so you know, if you would like to change it out to something of your choice, you can certainly go away from the standard A2 grip there. Now we've got a pin at the back here. Okay, now this is a takedown pin. All you need to do is just take the ring off there and just pop it out. They can be a bit stiff, so you know, just use like a rubber mallet or something just to pop it out there. And basically the rear here will come off, where you can just simply take the bolt out, you know, for ease of cleaning, and obviously to be able to you know, clean the bore of the shotgun. Now at the back here, the interesting thing is it actually has a recoil absorption built into it. Okay, so if I push this, you can see it moves. Okay, now that's fairly stiff, so obviously under those heavier loads, you know, it's going to absorb a reasonable amount of that recoil. We've also got a decent recoil pad at the back here, and the stock is actually 4 positions, so really good. You can just adjust that, you know, for your suitable length of pull. It's chambered for 3-inch shotgun cartridges, so you know, if you do want to, I say this regularly, if you do want to get 3-inch Magnum loads and punish yourself a little bit, well, the option is there if you do want it. Just on top here, guys, I've got a Vortex red dot. Yeah, look, not my choice of red dot, but hey, this is a loan from a friend of mine, and that's what he's got on it, so you know, that's what I'll use with it. The shotgun is made in the USA. The price here in Australia, we're looking at about $3,000, $3,100, depending on the exchange rate. So, you know, it's a lot of money. So I'm expecting a fair bit out of it. So let's get out on the farm now, put a few shots through it, and just see how it performs. Okay, so I've got 5 rounds of the Eley Olympic Blues, so these are 8 shots, so only a 28 gram load, but we'll just see how it cycles through the shotgun. So this is going to be my first shots here. And we're clear there. So yeah, not too bad. Typical shotgun. You know, got a little bit of recoil with those lighter loads, but this buffer seems to work fairly well. But let's ramp it up a little bit now to test this out. Okay, so now we've got the 36 gram 4-shot load from Eley. We'll see how these go. Oh, we had a jam there. And we're clear. Okay, so I don't know what the feeding issue was on the second round there, but yeah, you can still feel that bit more recoil with that heavier field load. But yeah, so far so good. I'm just going to keep an eye on that feeding with that magazine. Tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. No game, no shame, baby, came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Okay, loading in the mag, guys, you've really got to push down to accommodate naturally for that 12 gauge cartridge. It can be a little bit difficult to load, but in general, like no real issues except for that second shot where I had a jam, but since then I haven't had any jams, so I really don't know what was going on there. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up my final thoughts on the C More M26 shotgun. I've had to make a couple of adjustments here on this red dot because the recoil actually started to shake it a little bit loose, so I had to tighten that up. So you would have seen there when I was doing the GoPro there, we had 1 or 2 shots there that wasn't right on target, and yeah, that's why there. But anyhow, that's an easy enough fix. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about first of all, guys, is when you know, you support me on Patreon, you support my channel with buying my merch and everything. You do so really for one reason, and that's to get the truth on what my honest thoughts are on a product as it performs for me at the time. Now, you know, I don't say don't go and buy a product. I don't do that. That's not my realm. But what my realm is giving you my honest thoughts and feedback of how the product performs. And I have to say, with this C More shotgun, I'm not impressed at all. Why I'm not impressed is because, you know, you look at the price point. So $3,100. I would expect absolute flawless operation, smoothness, everything else. The reality is the 2 3-round magazines that I got with this don't work. Okay, they don't fit properly. They need to be modified. It'd be an easy modification, I'm pretty sure of that, but still, you're paying the money for a brand new firearm. Everything should just work, especially when you're paying $3,000. So the 5-round mag, obviously fine. No issues there. We had that one jam. I don't know what was going on there. Sorry, the fail to feed. And yeah, it hadn't happened to me since. So no issues there with this 5-round magazine. What I really dislike about the shotgun is the clunkiness. You know, like it's just so clunky. There's nothing smooth about it, in my view. The trigger on it is just, if any of you are ex-military and you've fired the Pen Arms 40mm launcher and you know how bad those triggers are, this is like it. It is really, really heavy. Like I said, my gauge measured it at 8 pounds, but that's as far as my gauge goes. So yeah, I don't like the trigger on it. Yeah, the clunkiness is just, I guess, look, it's a 12 gauge. So, you know, and the design with it, it's got to accommodate that large cartridge. But like I say, it's chunky. At the back here, I really actually quite love the recoil system that's built into it. That's really beneficial, especially when you're using those heavier loads. But like, look at the rear stock. You move it up and down, side to side, it rattles around. To me, I would really like something similar to like the Magpul CTR, you know, where you've got the adjustability but you can lock it in. That would be great to see on this shotgun. The pistol grip, the A2 pistol grip, where you've got the finger groove there, I mean, that's really hard polymer. So with the recoil of this, I found like it would dig into my finger with the recoil. So I'd be replacing this personally and putting a probably a Hogue finger groove, like nice comfortable rubber grip on it, personally. So yeah, guys, look, I'm just not overly impressed. I look at it and I think to myself personally, if I was going to spend that money, you know, would I be happy with all the features and everything? Personally, no, I'm not. It may really appeal to some of you guys, but yeah, it doesn't appeal to me, I'm afraid. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the review. So till next time, we'll catch you then.